Hello and welcome to episode 29 of Edoreld's Let's Play series. Now, it's been a while since last episode because I was working on the Feed the Beast challenge, which if you followed that series you saw that we completed already. And I'm back with full strength and I'm planning to finally finish this thing. In fact, I'm pretty close to the finishing line. I'm just cooking some stone and I've got tons of sugarcane actually, and I'm gonna see if I can get that done and start building the actual house. So let's get started with the episode 29. Alright, so the filler just finished putting the last blocks in the area, and I want to talk a little bit about my plan. First, I want to put torches in the area. Now there's a torch in extra utilities, it's called the Magnum torch, and fortunately it's quite expensive. It requires 5 chandelier, each of which requires 1 diamond and 10 gold. I'm not gonna craft it, but I wanted to say what it does, which is it prevents mob spawning in a 64 by 64 area, and I might use it in the future. For now I think I'm gonna put redstone lamps, which, let's see, are not too expensive. Might actually need to go into the nether, and I'm gonna put them around. So yeah, I'm gonna get those crafted and I'll be back. Alright, so I just updated to the latest version of GregTech, and there are a few new things. For example, these hammers here, which have a nifty functionality, which I'm about to show you right now. If I find some rubber, let's get some rubber here. Now there are several tiers of hammers, and I'm gonna craft the lowest tier, which is the rubber hammer, and it's crafted like you just saw in the NEI interface. So this will be enough. And yeah, this hammer is nifty because it can do things like, now where do I put this again? Can do things like, let's see, can rotate blocks, for example it can rotate chests, and it can also turn off and on whether machines process or not. So can enable and disable machines, and the higher tier ones can act as mine factory hammers. They're also used for a new multi-block structure called, for example, the gas turbine, which is a multi-block generator, was just introduced a little bit ago, and it's basically a multi-block structure that can generate a ton of energy. And you know, maybe I'll build one of those. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It looks great and it generates like a ton of energy. It does need a ton of methane as well, and I forget how to make methane, but I know it's from animals. Yeah, see, raw venison or whatever, you put it in a centrifuge and you get methane. Or this gives you methane as well. That's good to know. Maybe I can do another word. We'll see. And I get some rubber here. Alright. And while I'm here, might as well get myself some, if I have wood somewhere, some torches, since I still haven't put them in the area. This should be enough. Of course, I'm forgetting that I'm actually planning to use lamps, whatever. So I guess I'll put them back. So let's turn on our mob spawning overlay, and let's see what's the most efficient way of putting the torches. Now let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, let's try over here, which is not affected by lamps. Like in the corner over there, it's already not spawning, so I want to see one that's like this. Completely mob spawn friendly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put a lamp. Let's see what happens. And what I do now with the hammer is right click the lamp, and this is gonna toggle it on and off. So I don't even need to put a redstone torch somewhere, which is pretty nifty, but it's not generating enough. For this I think I'm gonna need to move it a couple more, but let's just try one more. And yeah, this is taking durability of the hammer, just 1 point each time. Alright, so obviously I need to move it one more. Ooh, creeper. Might actually need to take care of the area below this at some point, but you know, not gonna worry about it for now. Okay, so that's 3 blocks from here, and let's see how many blocks we need from here to actually, you know, get this area covered. So I think if this covers this, then I need one that covers that, like that, and that should be good. There you go. So how many blocks of space? 6. Alright, so I'm gonna keep putting these guys in until I get a uniform surface, and I'll be back. Alright, how does this look? I think it looks wonderful. So the next step is gonna be placing an additional layer of these large white stone bricks right here, and then I'm gonna put some glass to serve as windows, so I'm gonna be able to look outside from any part of my base. So I'm gonna set it all up with a filler, and I'll be back. Alright, filler is set up, and let's give it the appropriate pattern. In this case I'm gonna use the wall pattern. So it's gonna build one layer of on the ground, or it should. Let's see, it's not working right now. Why is it not working? Okay, now it's working, and that's gonna fill up the outer layer first, and we're gonna try, oops, see, that's not working. What I wanted for it to do was, oh, I see what's wrong. Okay, so the square here, the rectangle here, should be one lower. So I'm gonna fix that and I'll be back. Alright, that should work. Let's put the filler and the pattern and give it a go. Alright, there we go. Seems like it ran out of bricks now. Now I wonder why it only started doing one wall. Does it do one wall and then another? I should remember from previous uses of the filler, but you know, honestly, my mind is blank right now. Yeah, I think it'll probably do one wall, which is not good because I'm trying to put glass in there. Okay, so final change to the filler, I'll be back. Alright, it seems like the filler is not going to be the perfect solution for this. I've placed the bricks manually, the white stone bricks, and now what I'm gonna do is use the filler in a specific way to make the windows. So what I'm gonna do is place landmark here and here, and wait, that's not right. Okay, maybe not there. Okay, here, there, and finally over here. And then I'm gonna use the filler to just fill that wall with glass, and that's gonna work. That's gonna work just fine. There we go. And now the filler should be... What is the filler doing? Oh crap. Of course the filler is still set up for that part over there rather than this square here. Okay, so give me a minute to collect all the landmarks and take off the glass, and I'll be back. Alright, that should work. Let's test it. Of course it doesn't have energy because I just took off all the cables, but I crafted myself an energy tesseract since I'm gonna need to use the filter in other locations that are not close to here. And yeah, I'm just gonna use the tesseract to power the filter remotely, and there we have it. Except for, I think, right, the question is, do I want some bricks at the top level and make the windows be, how tall is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is a good number. And then the whole wall will be 5. Will be 7 without the ceiling. I mean, with the ceiling, I would have how many blocks to work on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 is probably good. Yeah, let's do 6 tall. That'll work. And this is going a little bit slowly. You might not know this, but the tesseract actually, I think when you're transmitting energy you actually get some loss, like, I don't know, 20% or 15% or 5% or some crazy number like that. Anyway, you lose some energy in the transfer, so, you know, using cables might be more effective. And this is giving me a nice amount of redstone. Awesome. Seems like with the addition of the deep storage units, you know, all of my storage barrels were just enough to contain all the items I'm mining. Ooh, nice amount of gold and silver, and where's my tin? 8 stacks, not bad. And lots of iron. And with all this quartz, I'm thinking I should, you know, probably soon start building some coal machines. Alright, so why don't I come back once I've got all of these walls built? Alright, so that's going. And obviously the next step is gonna be the ceiling, which could prove to be complicated. Just because I have two choices here. I can either choose to make a ceiling that has glass on it, or I can choose a ceiling that doesn't have any glass on it just because I already have lighting set up. So I have to make a decision, and you know, maybe I think I'm gonna go with putting the ceiling, having the ceiling completely full, just because I might actually build another floor over there, and you know, wanna keep that going without, I guess, having to look up at the floor above me or below me. But I'm gonna give it some thinking and I'll make a final decision. In any case, I'm gonna finish up this side and I'll be back. Alright, I'm gonna do something that I have not done before, I don't think, in my Minecraft experience, and I'm just gonna make the roof consist completely of glass. And yeah, that's my plan. And the reasoning for this is, if I make the roof out of glass or the ceiling out of glass, I'll be able to see, you know, the next floor. Like, if I make like this floor here, the next one out of cablings, for example, I'll be able to see like where all the cables go and stuff, which I think it's neat. You know, I also like to hide cables, but yeah, I think I like both hiding cables and seeing cables, if that makes any sense. But I don't think I've ever tried having like everything visible and, you know, being able to see through floors. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm experimenting. And yeah, of course I'm gonna use a filler for that, because that's gonna facilitate this so much. Alright, next, once we got the ceiling done, next step will be start to get some machines in there, like for example the AE network, and possibly a crafting, what is it called again? Crafting array from Applied Energistics? I don't know if it's called array, I don't think so. Oops. Crafting CPU, monitor, terminal. Well, crafting something. It's like a big cube that you can put recipes in and it'll craft them automatically for you. And that's going to be super useful. So I'm just gonna cook more glass and I'll be back. Alright, well that took a while, but I'm pretty happy with the results. I mean, look at how nice this looks. At night it looks like this with the little shadows between the lamps, and during the day, let's see how it looks, what it looks like during the day. Alright, not bad at all. The lamps are of course useless during the day because the sun provides enough light level, but it looks nice nonetheless. Now, one thing you might want to know if you're playing with GregTech is that the lamps will turn off if you use a hammer to turn them on forever. If you cause a block update next to one lamp, it will actually remove the lamp. Turn off the lamp, I mean. So yeah, keep that in mind because you might inadvertently, cause some lamp to turn off, and then you'll get like mobs spawning, and that might not be what you want. I'm also gonna clear this mountain here. And while that takes place, which will be off camera probably, I'm gonna think about where and how I want to plan out this place. So I'll be back once I've got an idea in mind. Alright, so the mountain is gone, torches are placed, and I just realized that I don't really wanna use iron doors or wooden doors or any other kind. What I wanna use is a special block from the Twilight Forest mod, which, yes, I believe I have installed. Let's just double check. Yep. I have not done anything on the Twilight Forest yet, and that's because mainly I don't have enough protection. So what I'm gonna do off camera is craft myself a set of nano armor, which is a decent industrial craft armor, and once I got that, I will be starting to explore the Twilight Forest in the search for that block. So I'll be back once I'm ready to explore. So I was looking through the items of NEI, and I remember that there's this item called Advanced Nano Chestplate. And basically this is an item that provides the same protection as a nano chestplate, but it also allows you to fly, and that's just gonna be perfect. And I think I probably have enough materials to make it now with what the quarry has given me. So I'm gonna start the production line leading to this item, and I'll be back once I get it. Or I give up trying to. And while I'm waiting for some things to process, why not try my hand at another enchantment? Let's see. This is almost like lottery. Treasure Chew charging 1. That's like repair for once. Feather Falling 4 and Blast Protection 4. Well, that's some weird enchantments, but it'll do. And let's put the other one back in. Of course it's here. Now this is kind of a very nice enchantment for a wand because it'll repair itself, and it will also give me more stuff, like for example if it's a wand of excavation which acts like a kind of like a pick, it'll act as fortune. So yeah, that's nice. In any case, let's keep working on that nanosuit. Alright, I'm in the final stages of crafting the nanosuit. I just need a few more materials. I even crafted a lab pack, can you believe it? It's like, it's a thing that you think you're gonna have rather soonish in the game, but I'm just crafting it as a way to get to another recipe. Now let's see what we're actually missing now. Okay, so we're missing the nano armor and the advanced electric jet, but I should be able to craft this. What am I missing here? Couple of carbon plates. No, that's not it. Electric jetpack, which I do have, and some glass fiber cable. Alright, so I'll be back once I got this completed. Alright, finally I got an advanced nano chest plate. This is a really cool item, so why don't we charge it and I'll show you what it's capable of. Alright, that's about as much as I am able to charge it. Let's see what this thing does. Now first of all, when I equip it, I'm gonna get this top left GUI that shows me the energy level. So I'm at 63%, and if I press F on my keyboard, that's gonna activate the jetpack and I'm gonna be able to fly. Oops. And I can also change to hover mode like in the normal jetpack. Additionally, this item provides me with a decent amount of protection. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And now I just need to craft the nano helmet and then make a portal to the Twilight world. Let's get that going. Alright, I got the full set of armor. Now I want to do an experiment. Normally when you use the where is this thing? The enchantment table of liquid XP, you can put an item in the bottom left and it's gonna try to put enchants on a book as if it were using the item, but normally it takes off durability. Now since nano armor doesn't really have durability, at least not in the way that vanilla items have, then I wonder what's gonna happen here. And I guess it does not recognize it as an enchantable item. Alright, I can live with that. Potency 2. Boo. So yeah, just testing that out. And I think I'm gonna let the armor charge a little bit more. Gonna wait a little bit because this is going slowly. And I'll be back once I've got the full set charged. Alright, so I just logged in. That's why I get this weird bug. Not sure where it's coming from. Anyway, I've got my nano chest plate up to 89%, and I think it's time for us to build a Twilight Forest portal. So I'm gonna need 1 diamond, a few flowers. I don't suppose I have any flowers here, and then some water. So let's see if we got a bucket. I guess I'll just make 1. It's not the end of the world. Oops, 1 too many. This is funny, when I access the machines, when they're back like this, my inventory appears to be empty, so that's funny. I think I'm gonna relog and I'll be right back. Alright, that works. And now let's sleep through the night maybe. Alright, this seems like a symmetrical and perfectly fine place to put a Twilight portal. It's exactly centered inside the area marked by the lamps here. And I'm just gonna need to put some dirt around, and then I'm not sure if I need a 2x2 water pool or a 2x2x1 or 2x2x2. Not sure yet. Guess we'll find out. What I do need is sunflowers, so why don't I collect some flowers over here? Where are flowers? There are some. Oh no, that's not sure what that is. I forget. Anyway, I'll meet you at the portal place. Alright, so the first requirement is to put flowers around an area like this. And of course I don't have enough flowers. Be right back. So, as I was saying, we put flowers around an area like this, and let's test if it's a 1 deep water pool or 2 deep. And you drop a diamond inside. Oh yeah. So am I ready? I got food. I got torches. I'm only going there for one purpose, but I guess you get to see what it's all about, so that's cool too. And a pocket crafting table, why not? Let's check out the Twilight Forest. which is, by the way, a very intensive map regarding, you know, CPU and stuff. It's actually gonna take a little bit to generate, but not too much. Hey, wolves! Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is make myself a waypoint so I know how to get out, and then increase the map zoom to the maximum, and then check the surface map. And my purpose here, what I want to do is find a special type of structure, which I forget the name of, but anyway it has, ooh, birdie. I wonder if they give me anything. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can capture them, because they're actually pretty nice. Come here, birdie. Oh yeah. Nice. So I'm gonna find a tower, and I'm gonna steal some blocks from it, and I'm gonna use those blocks as the door for my new house. So why don't I explore a little bit, and if I find something, look, I already found something, but that's from Miscraft, I think. Yeah, so when I find something that belongs to Twilight Forest that's interesting, I'll show you. So be right back. Alright, I'm still exploring, and I was just thinking that I also probably want to make one of these blank magic maps. And they are crafted with raven's feathers and torchberries, and I do know where to find torchberries. Raven's feathers, you know, I've been playing for quite a while on like servers with Twilight Forest and on my own single player worlds, and I've never found a raven, which probably doesn't mean that there aren't any. It probably means that I'm looking in the wrong place. Ooh, look at these guys, pretty cute. So I might go to the wiki and see, you know, where I can find those guys, because magic maps can actually tell you how to get to special places. Oh, look at that, lapis lazuli. That is interesting. And those are torchberries, which are basically, you know, found under the ground, and they can be used to make a variety of stuff. So let's check out that lapis lazuli. I actually kind of remember something about birds liking to ravens liking the lapis lazuli block. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. In any case, this is nice to have. And I got an illusion block from Ars Magica. Thought you'd like to know. So yeah, I'm gonna keep searching. Alright, I think I just found what I wanted. And it looks pretty epic, if I may say so. Now, I know there's some adventure components related to this place, so I'm definitely gonna keep it waypointed. But the main reason why I come here is to find a special type of block. And it's not this one, this is tower wood, if I remember correctly. Tower wood planks, which, as you just saw, they're pretty hard to mine. These are the blocks I'm looking for. Perfect. And can they be gathered? I hope so. I'll give it a try, and if they can be gathered, then that's gonna facilitate things a lot. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to think out of the box. Oh yeah. Reappearing block. Alright, so I'm gonna gather all 6 of these, and maybe, I guess, I'll explore the tower since I'm here, and I'll be right back. Alright, 6 reappearing blocks. I think that's exactly the quantity I wanted. I am not totally sure, but, you know, I think I can probably be happy with that. Alright, interesting stuff. Experiment. Can I craft anything with this? Apparently I can eat it. Huh. I wonder if I'm gonna blow up if I eat it. Well, I guess I can't eat it, so... Alright, let's check this place out. What is this tower wood block from before? Ooh, diamonds, fireflies... Why don't we get rid of some useless stuff here? So I have space for all the cool things in this world. Those are not useless, but they are pretty common, so I'm not even gonna bother. And there's a little bit of FPS spikes here. As I said, this is a pretty intensive map, so I guess the world generation is affecting my FPS a little bit. You know, maybe I'll reduce this to normal because I don't really need it to be on fire. You know, while exploring the insides of the tower, and maybe that'll help get less FPS spikes. In any case, we are still exploring. Those chests are really nice, you know, finding diamonds and stuff. But boy, am I gonna get lost. More redstone lamps and redstone. I guess I'll keep the leaves here. I think you can actually make armor out of it. Yep. Steel leaf armor, which comes with some inbuilt protection, and you can make tools. I guess I can use it to make you as well. So that comes from GregTech, and it's nice. Alright, I don't wanna leave the level until I've actually explored it completely. And this goes down a little bit. Maybe we'll see a mob one of these days. I wonder what this is. Does not seem to be gatherable. Huh, this is like the reappearing block, except it's like a disappearing block. So it does not reappear again. Wow. First mob I find on the Twilight Forest is a vanilla mob. Good job. Alright, that seems to be the exit, but... no, yeah, that is the exit, so let's not go that way. What is that? Where are those lights over there? Nah, weird. And I just killed something. I'm not even sure what I killed, but whatever. Okay, there's another way through here. I'm guessing it's gonna lead to the exit as well. Seems like it. Alright, let me go back to a new level and I'll meet you there.